6 is the time right now, and KXAN is proud to launch X the Text. It's a campaign that you may have heard about. It's to remind you about the dangers of texting and driving.
With the thumb band, it's a good reminder. We're passing them out, these thumb bands, throughout Central Texas to help people remember not to text while driving. The issue touches a lot of people. Many of you are already getting involved. We start our team coverage live with Jacqueline and Glace at the McDonald's off MLK near UT. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Chris and Sally. How you doing? Things are going really great out here at the McDonald's here by UT. We've got so many people that are coming out, and it's so great to see that people are behind our initiative and want to put a stop to texting while driving. We saw a huge turnout earlier this morning when we made our first stop at McDonald's off of Breaker Lane. Everyone from small children on up to grandparents were getting thumb bands. Now, a lot of people were even asking if they could get a handful to pass out to coworkers. We even had an ER nurse come by, and she took a bunch for the doctors and even patients at her hospital. Now, all of these people talked to me about how they did text and drive or still do and want to stop. Now, we do have Bobby Bones with us here to talk. Now, Bobby, I understand that you have a very personal story about texting and driving that involves your sister.
Sure. Well, my sister, 4 or 5 years ago, she was texting and driving, and the next thing she knew, she woke up in the hospital, and she didn't know exactly what had happened to her. They found her cell phone in the back seat, and it was halfway, half of a message to whomever was trying to get the message, and she lost her leg. She had spinal cord problems. Now she has a prosthetic leg, and she's good now, 80, 90%, but she was real close to dying, and that was all because she wasn't able to look at the road because she was texting. I mean, it was one split second, and the next thing she knew, she was in a tree. So yeah, and I keep my bands on mostly because it's happened and affected my family.
So obviously that one text message not worth your life, not worth injuring yourself.
No, the one text message, 1 second you're not looking at the road, anything can happen.
Bobby, thank you for sharing that very personal story with us. You can see how close an issue like this hits home. Now, we have reporters out all around Austin passing out these awesome thumb bands to remind people that you don't want to get behind the wheel and text and drive. Our Katinia McHenry is up at the McDonald's off of Ben White Boulevard. Katinia, what exactly are you seeing up there? Do you have a big turnout like we do here?
All right, we've got Katinia live there, and we're going to establish that signal in a second. First, though, we want to mention Texas lawmakers, as she mentioned, are considering banning texting and driving statewide, and so far, the House has approved it.
Katinia tells us that the bill was sent to the Senate earlier this month and hasn't been voted on just yet. Now, Katinia shows us for one Texas family, the fight to get that bill signed into law is very personal.